You have just now started to realize that what made you you wasn't truly something that came from a place of authenticity, but rather a place where surviving was something that you had to do. It came from a place of trying to survive, trying to overcome certain situation, events, traumas, experiences that did not serve you. And over a period of time, these little changes and your reactions to those experiences became a part of your personality. But that is falling away in the next 11 days. This is something that you're moving away from. The cracks, the light is entering through the cracks in the foundation, and that entire foundation is crumbling. But also remember that this, although it may seem like a chaotic experience and very sobering experience, you will still be protected throughout that experience. Throughout this period of you finding your true power, you will be protected and you will be taken care of. The parts of you that are authentic and that are actually aligned with your spirit are emerging now. Sunflowers may be significant for you. Keep an eye out if you see sunflowers, they will be a confirmation from your spirit guides. If you are a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, then this is a double confirmation for you that this message is for you. You are also understanding quiet strength, and you are also mastering your emotions. So I think earlier you were easily triggered. You were like the bear here in your raw animalistic form, primal form. And in this primal form, you were easily startled, you were easily shaken because that is what you experienced throughout your life. But now, what's happening is that the roles have been reversed. You are now taming the beast within, taming the wildness within, and that is coming due to a chance, an opportunity sent by the universe to soften you, to make you feel safe enough to slowly move away from this personality that was just created to help you survive. And you will be going from defense mode to actually protecting your peace, grounding yourself, not feeling the need to defend yourself because you're walking away from all that did not serve you. You are actually tapping into this quiet strength that had been lost for a couple of years now. I also feel that August could have been very significant month that actually made you realize that this is where you were heading. This will be a slow process. It will be slow, steady, and the changes that will happen within you will be long lasting. You're also aligning with your internal fire, your inner passion, and creativity. So, after you switch from the flight, fight, freeze mode, out of the survival mechanisms, out of this area where you were always scared, always on the lookout for something to go wrong or some other shoe to drop, you are now shifting gears and slowly shifting into this person, this soul who is compassionate, who's kind. I feel like you have been a very kind and compassionate person since you were a child. But I think that had to take a back seat because you had to protect yourself. You had to defend yourself or others. It could be you protecting your siblings or somebody else that needed protection, and you had to step into that caregiver role, even though you were a child and you needed that care back. With the Page of Wands, I also think due to this being heavy on your system, you also had to separate yourself from whatever made you happy or lit you up, because if you became happy, then who would protect them? That is something that I'm getting, like, who would protect them, who would take care of them, who would take care of this situation or something like that. So I feel like you're also getting in touch with your creativity now. I feel like this will happen in the process of you getting in touch with past projects, past unfinished works. Maybe you're cleaning your wardrobe and you find this drawing book, or you're finding this art book that you made when you were like in high school. And when you actually flip through it, you connect with a part of you, connect with your inner child, and you, that passion for that particular thing gets ignited again. So keep an eye out for experiences or opportunities that remind you of something. So this nostalgia, that will help you get in touch with your inner child again. And you will know that this is something for you if you feel very joyful, and if it feels uneasy, actually uneasy feeling, not in a bad way, but this would feel so alienating because you have lost touch with yourself to the point where seeing yourself in those things, in your art, in your work, in your project, in your relationships, it's going to take some work, it's going to take some time, and you need to be patient and graceful with yourself. There's also this feeling of alchemizing your pain. You're turning your pain into power. Some of you who are in their 30s, after or in the period where you just became a mother, or you are finally finding time for yourself, I feel like this message is for you, and you will be getting in touch with more of your feminine side and also healing your feminine ancestral lineage. So maybe if the women in your family were not able to do certain things, or there were rules that only applied to the women in your family and they weren't able to be themselves 100%, this is changing for you now, especially after, if it's happening after a period of motherhood where you're aligning with your true self beyond what labels exist for you. So beyond being somebody's daughter, beyond being somebody's mother, beyond being somebody's sister, you are finding an identity for yourself, and this will be so empowering. You're moving towards such a beautiful phase of your life where nothing worries you anymore. You are so grounded in your own power, you are so empowered within, and so stable. See, Queen of Wands, we have Queen of Cups. You are so in tune with your feminine energy, with your masculine energy. Both are in perfect balance. I also feel that the changes that you make now will last a lifetime in the most positive way. It will contribute to generations after you. The changes that you make, the courage that you, with how you change things with your courage, and how you empower others around you, inspire others. You are about to become somebody so inspirational that it will, the echo of your inspiration, the echo of your courage and your strength is going to elevate and change your, the people around you, and it will change their lives in the most positive way. You're also being called to get creative, get in a hobby which you maybe got out of touch with in like a year or so. So like if there's something you haven't picked up in a few years, but your heart keeps on reminding you of that, or you keep feeling a certain kind of nostalgia, a yearning for that, please do pick it up. I also feel for some of you, this could be working with flowers or plants or kids. So, children could be part of working with children, working with flowers, with nature could be a part of your purpose. And if you're in the middle of this tower moment where this old identity is falling apart and this new identity hasn't actually taken form, be patient with yourself. And during this period of life, try everything that you can, everything that you want to. This could be running, this could be gardening, this could be cooking, anything that nourishes you and nurtures you creatively, because you are inviting so much creative energy, so much zest for life, joy, passion, and you will be aligning with like minded people. I feel like some of you could be doing something very significant for the women and for the communities that help women. I feel like that is also part of your purpose. And yeah, you are entering this beautiful phase of your life where you will have the strength that you've gained over the period of years, but without the fear, without the need to defend or protect yourself, because you're also letting go of those relationships that made you feel that way, that put you in that boxing ring where you had to fight. So much beauty is waiting for you. I think projects will be realized, you will achieve so much success. But first, this internal balance and this internal comfort. I think some of you may not have felt comfortable in your own skin. You're finding that place within yourself. You're also doing inner child healing. And I feel like a lot of love, a lot of emotional healing, happiness, joy is coming towards you in the next 11 days. So it's happening fast. You've done most of the work. And yeah, I'm very happy for you with that. I leave you and I will see you in the next reading. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye.